Hey, what's up guys? It's Listar bringing you guys a brand new episode in a brand new series. This is going to be my guide to master lost sectors in Destiny 2. And I'm going to try really hard to not use the meta stuff, like Arbalist. So if I was doing this, just like, this is meta right now. Double linear fusion. We're not going to do that. We're going to show you all how to do it without that stuff. Now in this one, I did use Gjallarhorn, but you can use anything you want in the heavy. Doesn't have to be Gjallarhorn. You can use a linear fusion. You can use, I wouldn't advise using a sword or a machine gun. Probably stick to using a linear fusion or a rocket, but any will do. You don't have to have a god roll threaded needle. You don't have to have a Gjallarhorn. You can do it with this piece of junk, Penumbra, if you wanted to. So yeah, we're going double primary, Tears of Contrition, and the Agma. I really like this pulse rifle actually. Demolitionist Wellspring on a solar pulse. It's pretty crispy. And then I'm a big explosive payload guy. Explosive payload on pulse or on barrier champions actually breaks the barrier shield faster. So if you have something that has explosive payload on it, I would use that over something else that doesn't, because you're able to break shields faster. It's like one less bullet or something. Even though this scout rifle is 31 power under the recommended power level, I'm still 3-tapping through barrier shields. Just mods. Basically, I'm on a Void 3.0 build. So mods really aren't there to support anything. I do have rocket scav on to keep my heavy. So yeah, that's the build, and let's get right into the run. Alright guys, so here we are in the lost sector. I did forget to click the record button right before I loaded in, but all I did was kill the few phalanx that were in here. This first champion, super trivial. I don't even use heavy or special on him. Just conserve it. You don't need to use it. It's going to take a little longer, but you don't need to use it. He won't actually come up here, so you can just stay behind this rock wall on the left-hand side where it kind of turns the corner. And just, you know how to kill unstoppable champs by now. At least you should. So, yeah. Nothing too difficult so far. So here is where it gets a little tricky. So on this bridge, there's 4 champions. 2 barriers and 2 unstoppables. So, as far as who you want to target first, you want to target this guy. This barrier champion needs to die first. If you try and go for, say, the barrier champion on the left, this guy will kill you immediately. The unstoppable champions, don't worry about them right here. They just move back up towards where the boss spawns, so you don't even have to worry about them. Nobody will actually come into this area, as long as you stay behind this rock. So, as you see here, no heavy again. We're trying to conserve that heavy as much as we possibly can. So, I'm actually shooting down to about 2 or 3 bullets left in my magazine, so I can get my reload off before he brings up the barrier shield. That way I'm ready to hit it the second it comes up, so he doesn't regen any health. Just a little optimization thing you could do there. I think we got 2 more cycles left. And as I mentioned in the build overview, with the explosive payload rounds, I'm 3-tapping through the barrier shield still, even 30 power under. Okay, so he's down. So now is whenever you kill one champion, the rest of the enemies will move back up towards the boss area. They'll kind of clear out the bridge. So there goes the unstoppable champ. The other one's already up there. So now from here, you can kind of clear ads. If you don't manage to get both barrier champs on the bridge, which you can, the one will come up here on this ledge. He's kind of bugged out right now. I think it's because I'm too far back. You have to move up. Yep, here we go. You got to move up to the edge. There you go. Now he can see us. So he'll walk out. And we're just going to stay back in this area to kill this guy as well. No need to move up. That was a total grenade fail. Forgot I didn't have fastball on. Again, same thing we did before. I am going to use a rocket on him though, just to speed it up. You don't have to. I did. In the end, it didn't really cost me anything because I did have a heavy brick spawn. So if you didn't get lucky and get a heavy brick spawn, that would probably be a detriment to you. I mean, not really though, because even the boss fight, you don't have to burn him down. You can just sit back and whittle on him. So really, you could do this with no heavy at all. So again, we're just moving around slowly to grab. See if we can find any heavy and kill ads. So this guy actually didn't go all the way back up. He's kind of chilling on the bridge still. So basically just keeping my distance here. I don't know what I was thinking here. I thought I could do enough damage to get his finisher available. That didn't work. And then he just booped me and I died. Got a little too ambitious there. Stun him. Run up. Again, I thought I could do enough damage. Luckily, I did that time. And now the second guy's down here as well, which is kind of interesting. Usually they just stay back towards the boss area, not with the boss, because when you kill all 4 of these champs, it's going to spawn 2 more with the boss. So there's a total of 7 champs in this. But normally they stay a little bit farther back. So I don't... It's kind of an oddity on this one, but we're moving all the way back because these 2 unstoppable champions will actually follow you up into this area, unlike the barrier champions. So you do need to keep your distance and keep moving back. I don't know what put me on red health there, but it kind of scared me. So now I saw 2 heavy bricks and I blew that container up and it blasted one off of the cliff. Luckily, I still had 4 heavy ammo, so this 1 brick will top me up to 7. It might be a good idea to put on like rocket launcher reserves so you can hold 10. It would just help with the boss fight, just to get it over with faster, really. But as you can see, we did it just fine. And again, you don't need to use like a Gallarhorn or a God Roll linear fusion rifle. You can use whatever heavy you have, preferably not a sword. That wouldn't be the best option. Either a rocket or a linear fusion, but it doesn't matter which one. They're all going to do similar damage. So here, just clearing ads, kind of cleaning up. The difference between the Master Lost Sector version of this and the Legend version. So the Legend was the level level lower than this. It's 1670 or 1570 power. Is during the boss fight you're gonna get the phantasmal nightmares that spawn that you can kill, and they drop phantasmal cores, which allow you to do more damage to the boss. And it's gonna spawn ads while you're doing boss damage. So like at each health increment, it's gonna spawn ads. On the master version, it doesn't do that. So you can literally just sit back here behind this rock and not die. Like, be perfectly fine. Here, they decided to get a little too close. So, you know, use your ability, get out of there. I mean, I do have 7 revives, but again, trying to show the best way to do this. Doing damage to him. I thought I could maybe get him stunned on the ledge there and kill him how we did the barrier champ, but it didn't quite work out that way. So all I'm trying to do here is kill one of them. All I'm trying to do is kill one of the unstoppable champions before I move up behind the rock like I was just previously. You don't really want to do that until you've killed at least one, because keeping 2 stunned simultaneously is much harder than keeping 1 stunned. And if you have 2, they'll actually push up to the rock and like rush you down. But if there's just 1, he won't do that. He kind of hangs back next to the boss. So here, I'm using this crate stack, I guess, to see over the top to kill this guy. There we go. Got one down. Now, if you're worried about like time limit or anything, I think it's like 20 minutes, if I'm being honest. Like, you got plenty of time. Don't even stress it. So here, I use my grenade, do a little bit extra damage to him, dodging the rockets from the boss. Now, see, he pushed back rather than pushing up farther. So now it's just you and the boss. You're not going to get any ad spawns. You're not going to get any nightmare spawns. No more champs. It's just you and the boss. As long as you do it under 15 minutes. If it's over 15 minutes, I'm sure you'll get a second wave of enemies to spawn. But, again, we're on 10.5 minutes, and we've been just casually cruising along. So again, I saved my super specifically for the boss. I saved all of my rockets for the boss, just to help make up time, basically. Like, we've been on the boss for 25 seconds now, and he's almost dead. I got a little too ambitious there. I was kind of hoping that the unstoppable pulse rifle shot would stagger him, so he wouldn't do that, but it didn't work. I got a little ambitious. So, you know, hide behind the rock, use your cover, peek shots out of each side, and there you go. There is your master loss sector for Excavation Site 11, or 12, I guess. XIII is 12? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We'll be back next week with another episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.